Just want to quickly go through, guys, and show you independent suspension on an SUV camper, how it's assembled and what goes into assembling an SUV camper. Underneath, this is really important for you guys that want to get out in the bush and want to make it there and back without having any trouble. We sort of take it to the next level, we think, when it comes to putting a suspension in a camper trailer and making sure it's going to stay in there. With the new suspension arms we've got out at the present time, the Series 4 suspension arms, we've got Series 3, Series 2 and the original suspension arms out there, all going gangbusters. This one here in particular is the Series 4. You can see it's all been reinforced along the sides of the suspension arms. These are all 6mm thick suspension arm box section around here. They're all 6mm wall thickness. You've got 16mm wall thickness steel collar tubes on the end here, and then your nylon 6 bushes go inside that again with a crush tube. So from here, once that suspension arm's actually fitted in your camper trailer like this with your coil and your shockeys, everything, all your bolts, nuts are always Loctite in here. We don't leave anything to chance, so we make sure everything's Loctite on it if it's getting bolted together. From here you've got your complete hub and stub assembly, which is this. That's your bolt-on stub that's actually fitted inside your hub and your brake assembly. Every camper trailer that SUV camper trailer puts out at the present time has the option to carry a spare stub, and which is one of these. This can be carried on your camper trailer. We've actually got a space on every trailer now that you can actually bolt this on with a spare set of bolts. So if you ever did get into trouble and something drastically went wrong and you hit a culvert or you hit a cliff or whatever, and you did do some damage to your suspension, one of the main key points that you don't want happening is your stub breaking off here, which I've never seen one of these break off, but it can possibly happen, or you damage this thread. So once you damage that thread, if you're in the middle of the sticks and you have got nothing to fix that, this is where your spare stub comes into handy. So you've got the ability to carry one of these on board if you're going up to the top where there's no services available to get yourself out of trouble. It's definitely a good piece of gear to have on board, but you can see with the amount of work we put into our camper trailers and what we do here, we don't take chances with this sort of gear. Once they bolt that stub onto there, it's wheel aligned. Again, everything's Loctited. Your wheel nuts are torqued to the right correct pressures to pull the trailer, and basically from there you're ready to go. But with SUV campers, we don't leave it to chance.